because you're willing to take the risks. And so build it into the culture, start from today, and in building it, think about what your company is going to look like in the future, because that's you're building towards that.
I'll chime in and saying, and thinking about the future, you gotta kind of plan economically to spend on the things that's gonna help you to do to run this company efficiently. And I feel like, for the past over a decade that I've worked with small Black-owned businesses, it's like basic stuff, like tools, like they want to just use MailChimp. Like that's the only thing, and because it's free. And I think I understand kind of starting from somewhere, but I think once you kind of increase your revenue, to add like some type of tools that are monitoring your analytics, like, or pay somebody to get your analytics set up so you are measuring something. Mm-hmm. I think, one of the things that we struggle with is like just working in our business and like delivering service, but not really understanding what's going on the back end. And so if you're building for the future, you kind of need to at least start with like some basic, like even if it's like Google Sheets or documentation or Google Docs, like have some type of, like he said, like a pin in time of like how things are performing for you. There are a lot of free tools, so I think you can still do some measurement and some process improvement, or like have some back end stuff in order really early on as a company that may not be generating revenue, but that part has to be prioritized. And I know with the many different hats Black businesses wear, especially if they're solopreneurs, it's like, oh, now I gotta understand like how things will work from a numerical, like quantitative thing. Like, well, yeah, I think, yeah, you should. And I think that's a way that you get to start to grow a business to something that turns into a real enterprise, rather than, we just making 100K and we're satisfied with that.
I think that it's really important for us to go to the community to figure out how to do this, go to the community and say, here's how you do that, because it's important to have people who look like you help you too. I think, like, at the end of the day, like Jeff Ignacio is great, but if there was Jasmine Powers when I was like starting out, I would have been like, if she's speaking